Okay, now, only people who had money could afford to purchase those pack animals. The poor people had to carry their own stuff in a homemade backpack. They would put the first 50 pounds, let's say that it was you would put the first 50 pounds of your ton of goods into that homemade pack and carry it 5 miles up the pass. You would put it down in the snow. You would put a tall pole in the snow next to your first 50 pounds so you could find it when you came back. Then you would hike 5 miles down the pass with the empty backpack, pick up the second 50 pounds of your ton of goods, and carry it 5 miles up the pass and put it in the pile. To get just the required 1 ton of goods 5 miles up the pass took a minimum of 40 round trips like that. Now, most people would want to take personal items in addition to the required 1 ton. If you did that, you could add as much as 1,000 pounds to your load. In that case, it would take 60 round trips to get your stuff 5 miles up the pass. Now, the entire walking part of the pass was 45 miles long. That meant you had to repeat that process 9 times to get all your stuff through the entire walking part of the pass. That took the average prospector a minimum of 3 months to accomplish that. If you do the multiplication, you'll realize you were walking over 3,000 miles with all that stuff on your back. When you arrived at the level part of the pass, where we're actually going today, you would have taken out of the stuff you carried up there the wood to build the sled. Usually you and another prospector would work together to build that sled. When it was finished, you would put the tall pole we talked about in the center of the sled. You would then attach a large sheet of canvas to that pole and use it as a sail to help move your sled across the level part of the pass. But the main way your sled moved across the level part of the pass was with ropes over your shoulder and over your partner's shoulder. When you finally arrived at the end of the 45-mile walking trek, you would have arrived at the frozen lakeshore of Lake Bennett, one of the headwaters of the Yukon River. We're going to have to stop here for the
wildlife
folks.